Welcome to Real Life English, a B1 to B2 visual English podcast. Each episode is one complete real situation you can use right away. New city, new currency, you need cash. The ATM declines your card. The bank has limits. The exchange rate is not what the sign outside said. This episode is your guide. 3 situations: withdrawing cash at a bank counter, exchanging currency at an exchange office, and solving a declined card at an ATM. Real problems, real English. Watch each situation, practice the phrases in the breakdown. When you hear the pause, say your answer out loud. You need these phrases ready before you need them. Save this episode before your next trip. Share it with someone who travels. These are the conversations nobody prepares for. If this kind of real-life English is what you need, subscribe now and turn on the bell. New episodes every week. Act 1. The bank. You need cash. You walk in, approach the counter, and start with the most natural question, but it quickly gets more complicated. Hello. I would like to withdraw some cash, please. I have a foreign card.
Of course. How much would you like to withdraw?
£300, please.
Let me check your card details. I should mention that there is a fee of £3.50 for withdrawals using international cards.
I see. Is that a fee per transaction? Or is it charged once per day?
It is per transaction. Each time you withdraw, the fee applies separately.
Understood. And is there a daily withdrawal limit for international cards?
Yes. For non-UK cards, the daily limit at this branch is £250.
So I cannot withdraw $300 today?
I'm afraid not today. You could withdraw $250 now and return tomorrow for the rest. Or I can check if a nearby branch has a higher limit for your card type.
I would like to withdraw some cash. This is the standard phrase to open a bank withdrawal. You can also say, I need to make a withdrawal, or simply, can I withdraw cash here with a foreign card? Is there a fee for this transaction? Always ask before you confirm. Fees vary between banks. If the fee is high, it may be cheaper to withdraw more in one transaction rather than making several smaller withdrawals. Is that fee per transaction or per day? A per transaction fee applies every time you withdraw. A daily fee is charged once regardless of how many times you visit. Knowing the difference helps you plan your withdrawals. Is there a daily withdrawal limit for my card? Ask this before you need the money. Limits for international cards are often lower than for local cards. If the limit is too low, ask if a different branch or calling your bank to raise it temporarily are options. Quiz time. You are at a bank counter. You want to withdraw cash with a foreign card. Before the teller processes anything, what are the 2 most important questions to ask? Pause and try. Good. Ask, is there a fee for this transaction? And, is there a daily withdrawal limit for my card? 2 questions that could save you money and prevent a surprise at the counter. Act 2. The exchange office. You have US dollars and you need euros. You found a bureau de change, but before any money changes hands, there are a few things to check. Hello. I would like to exchange some US dollars to euros, please.
Of course. Do you have a passport or a photo ID with you?
I have my driving license with me. Is that acceptable?
Yes, a driving license is fine. How much would you like to exchange?
Around $200. What is your rate today for dollars to euros?
Our rate today is $1 to 91 euro cents.
And is there any commission on top of that?
Yes, we charge a flat fee of €3 per transaction.
So how much will I actually receive for the $200?
At 91 cents per dollar, $200 gives you 182 euros. Minus the €3 fee, you would receive 179 euros.
Do you have a passport or photo ID? Exchange offices are required by law to verify identity. Always carry your passport or a government photo ID when exchanging currency. A hotel keycard is not accepted. Our rate today is $1 to 91 cents. Rates change daily and vary between providers. Compare two offices before you exchange. Even a small difference per dollar adds up on larger amounts. Is there any commission? Some offices charge a flat fee per transaction, others charge a percentage of the total. Always ask if the fee is flat or percentage-based. The net amount is what matters. How much will I actually receive? This combines the rate and the fee into one real number. Never exchange money without asking for the exact net amount first. The word actually signals that you want the final figure, not the advertised rate. Quiz time. You arrive at an exchange office with €150 to exchange to local currency. What are the 3 questions to ask before handing over any money? Pause and try. Good. Ask, what is your rate today? Then, is there any commission? And finally, how much will I actually receive? 3 questions, always in that order. They protect your money every time. Act 3. The ATM. The machine looks fine. You enter your card, type the amount, and the screen says transaction declined. You're not sure why. Time to go inside and ask. Excuse me, I just tried to use your ATM and the transaction was declined. I am not sure what the problem is.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know if your card supports international transactions?
Yes, I have used it abroad before. This is the first time it has been declined.
There are 2 common reasons. It could be your daily international limit, or your bank may have flagged the transaction as unusual and blocked it automatically.
How do I find out which one it is?
The fastest way is to call the number on the back of your card. Your bank can check the status and unblock it right away if needed.
Is there anything you can do here at the branch to check if the card is working?
Yes. I can try processing a small amount on our internal terminal to check if the card is active.
Yes, please. Let us try with £50.
That has gone through. So the card itself is working. The ATM likely declined it because the amount was above your international daily limit.
So I should try a smaller amount at the ATM?
Yes. Or you can call your bank and ask them to raise your international transaction limit before your next withdrawal.
That is very helpful. Thank you. I will try the ATM again with a lower amount. My transaction was declined. Use this phrase when the ATM or payment terminal rejects your card. Declined means the bank refused the transaction. It does not always mean your card is invalid or empty. Your bank may have blocked it as a security measure. Banks sometimes freeze international transactions automatically to prevent fraud. If this happens, call the number on the back of your card immediately. Most banks can unblock it in minutes. Does this ATM accept international cards? Ask before you try. Most modern ATMs do, but smaller local machines sometimes do not. Look for card network logos on the ATM or ask a staff member. Can you try processing a smaller amount? At a bank counter, this is the quickest test. If a small amount goes through, the card works and the problem is your daily limit. If it is still declined, the card may be blocked. Quiz time. You are at an ATM. Your card is declined. You go to the bank counter inside. What are the 2 most important things to say to the teller? Pause and try. Good. Say, my transaction was declined at the ATM and I am not sure if it is a daily limit issue or if my card has been blocked. Then ask, is there anything you can do here to test the card? Direct, clear, and gives the teller everything they need. 3 situations. 1 episode, you can now handle cash withdrawals, currency exchange, and a declined card in English. In Act 1, you withdrew cash at the bank, asked about fees, and found out about the daily limit for international cards. In Act 2, you exchanged dollars to euros, showed the right ID, and asked the 3 questions that protect your money. In Act 3, your card was declined at the ATM. You went inside, asked the right questions, tested the card, and walked away with a solution. These situations are stressful without the language. With these phrases, you stay calm and in control. Save this episode before your next trip. Subscribe and turn on the bell, new episodes every week. See you at the next destination.